Welcome to an all-new episode of UNews. On today's show, we'll take a look at student government elections and some of the candidates who ran, followed by the results.
And later, our own Ryan Price dives into Albuquerque's nightlife in search for alternatives to our dangerous downtown.
All this and more coming up next. Settle down, UNM. Today is April 16th, and we've still got a month left of school. I'm Ramona Hadari.
And I'm Amber LaVale. ASUNM President Jamie Roybal recently vetoed a bill that would have raised the student fee from $20 to $25. Roybal said she did not believe the bill was in the best interest of the student body. The bill would have increased funding for student groups on campus, and if it would have passed, would have required a two-thirds majority vote from students. The bill was supported by 16, vetoed from the Senate. Finance Chair Isaac Romero said Roybal vetoed the bill at the last possible second and that there wasn't enough time to call for an emergency session to override the veto.
ASUNM elections went underway this past week. The undergraduate student body was able to vote for a new president, vice president, and 10 senators. Adam Bailey has more on the story.
Elections were held last Thursday for UNEM's undergraduate student body. The slates running for student government were Impact and Students for Students, as well as a candidate running independently.
I feel slates kind of corrupt the political process here at UNM.
Students were able to cast their ballot at several voting booths set up across campus. Green Slate presidential candidate Caroline Morita explains.
Yes, they're traditionally called slates, but we operate more as a team. It's students for students.
Morita shares some of Students for Students' campus concerns.
Well, and it's hard to say this because it's all pretty intuitive. It's academics first and foremost, the quality of our education while we're here at UNM, the financial integrity of our institution. How much are you paying for tuition? Why are you paying that for tuition? What services are you getting?
Ashki Atofli, Impact's presidential candidate, shares some of his slate's goals.
Our mission is to broaden and strengthen the scope of student life and student engagement here at the university, and we plan to do that through our mission statement resting upon three pillars, which is to integrate, initiate, and inspire all undergraduate students here at the university.
Atofli says why he got involved in student government.
I really had really instrumental friends who were at the forefront of student involvement, and when I realized the difference that they were making here at the university, I couldn't help but want to be a part of that.
This is Adam Bailey reporting for UNews.
And the results are in. The newly elected ASUNM president is Caroline Morita, with Vice President Sunny Liu, both from the Students for Students slate. There were 6 senators from the Impact slate who were voted in, and 5 from Students for Students.
If your daily stroll to class takes you through Smith Plaza, you may have noticed a large mock wall erected in the middle. This is a demonstration hosted by the group Students for Justice in Palestine, who is protesting the Israeli apartheid wall.
For those of you who are curious to know, apartheid is a system or practice that segregates people based on factors like ethnicity, caste, or religion.
The project is a joint work between a variety of student groups and will have changing themes throughout the week.
If you're a student of age looking for the good nightlife scene, you might have trouble finding a nice, safe place to enjoy a few drinks. With the frequent problems downtown Albuquerque has had with crime and some violence, some older students have decided to change where they go to relax. Reporter Ryan Price has more.
I'm Ryan Price, and tonight we're looking at where people like to go in Albuquerque for the nightlife scene.
If you're 21 and living in Albuquerque, you might be looking to visit Nob Hill or downtown. But after talking to some college kids, we found that downtown wasn't for them.
I've been shot at downtown before when I had nothing to do with the fight. I walked out of a bar, some guy pulled out a gun, and I just ducked, and the bullet hit right above where I was standing.
Scary. Can you elaborate? Last time I was downtown,
pretty intense. I got pushed to the ground. So, yeah.
But why Nob Hill? Both downtown and Nob Hill have their share of late-night hangouts. We got a chance to talk to one of Nob Hill's own bartenders, Tom DeCaro, employee of Monte Vista.
Doesn't have much place to live. The transportation's bad. Getting up from downtown back to the college area is hard, and it's easy just to walk here.
And these UNM students agree Nob Hill is the place to go to.
People who want to just have a good time come to Nob Hill. Nobody really wants to start trouble or anything, so it's really fun.
Monte Vista.
Monte Vista. I used to like hanging out in the Nob Hill area, like Monte Vista, Tractor, Nob Hill, sometimes in Vibe.
They kind of see where they're going, maybe end up at Monte Vista probably, maybe Nob Hill.
Other times I like to go to Monte Vista Firehouse. We end up at Monte Vista. We're in the Nob Hill area on Friday night.
David Forrester, manager of Tractor Brewing Company in Nob Hill, talked to us and gave his insight as to what makes this neighborhood a popular destination for college kids.
I don't know, Nob Hill is just it's a beautiful community. And, you know, in the Albuquerque Alibi, once again, Nob Hill was rated the best area of Albuquerque.
For UNews, this is Ryan Price.
The end of the semester is bearing down on students, and with less and less time to finish final projects, we've pulled together a few tips on improving your study tendencies. For starters, be positive in your work. Instead of thinking, I always mess things up, start with, I've struggled with these topics for a while, what can I do to improve?
Pay attention to where you study. It's been shown that multitasking drastically reduces your ability to do well. Go to a coffee shop, the library, or a computer pod and get all of those distractions out of your way.
Another tactic is to fit regular homework and study time into your schedule. Just like you have workouts with Steve at the gym, have homework with Desecrates at 3.
Finally, be sure to take breaks and reward yourself for making the effort. Studying for hours straight will probably tire you out. Set goals, for example. After 2, you study for 2. Take a walk or game or indulge in your favorite ice cream. So the weather's been beautiful today.
It sure has. Hopefully we can keep it like this for another week or so.
Yeah, let's check in with Ryan and see what he has to say about that. Ryan?
Thanks, guys. So, looking at the weather for New Mexico, judging by this map, it looks pretty good. We're going to see some hotter temperatures here, especially in the Midwest. Some hotter temperatures. It looks like we might see some colder temperatures right over here in the Northwest, and then also some colder temperatures in the East. If we can go ahead and roll in the next slide. Baron, do a dance. Okay, so anyways, looking at the temperatures for the U.S., actually we're looking at some colder temperatures. Guys, this isn't this is the wrong map. Guys, like honestly, ad lib, yeah. So we were having technical difficulties, but back to the temperature for New Mexico. Today is the 17th of April, and we're looking at 65 for Albuquerque right there. Okay, Phoenix is always hot, 83, and just really, really good temperatures for the Four Corners area. So if you're looking to go camping, now's the perfect time. Anyways, that's all I have. Back to you guys.
Camping might be excellent in a few weeks when we get out of school. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I'm Amber LaVale.
And I'm Ramona Hadari. Get your game face on and go Lobos.